The origin of religion is uncertain, but scientists have discovered records of religion that are older than 4000 BCE. There are roughly 4,200 religions in the world. The definition of religion is a set of beliefs concerning the cause, nature, and purpose of the universe, especially when considered as the creation of a superhuman agency or agencies, usually involving devotional and ritual observances, and often containing moral code governing the conduct of human affairs. It is essentially an organized collection of beliefs, cultural systems, and views that relate to humanity to an order of existence. Many religions have narratives, symbols, and sacred histories that aim to explain the meaning of life and to explain the origin of life or the universe. From their beliefs about the cosmos and human nature, people may derive morality, ethics, religious laws, or preferred lifestyle. Many religions may have organized behaviors, clergy, a definition of what constitutes adherence, or membership, holy places, and scriptures. Some devotees practice their religion by having rituals, sermons, sacrifices, fasts, festivals, prayer, dance, art, public service, and meditations.
Sikhism. It was founded during the 15th century in the Punjab region of India by Guru Nanak. Guru Nanak Dev was born on April 15, 1469 in a Hindu family, and he is the sixth first Guru. The word Guru in Sikhism doesn't only mean a teacher. It comes from two words, Gu and Ru. Gu meaning darkness and Ru meaning light. Thus, Guru means enlightener, one that brings light in one's life and dismisses all the dark. Sikhism was created when India was in a state of intense difficulty. There was no security of life. Women were considered mediocre to men. People of low caste were not treated well at all. People blindly believed in ritualism. They killed animals to please their god, and the country was continuously invaded by Islamic extremists. Guru Nanak Dev spread his message and ideology by singing and talking to individuals while he was traveling around the world. The songs that he would sing were his own compositions, which he would use to teach others. Guru Nanak Dev eventually settled in Punjab, which became a place where people would travel to, seeking insight from the Guru himself. There are 10 Gurus in Sikhism, whom all worked to enlighten the lives of people by teaching them and protecting the innocent against the tortures that they had to face. The 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh, declared the holy book as the 11th Guru, that is eternal, on April 13, 1699, the day that is known as Vaisakhi. It is the day when Khalsa was formed and Sikhism was formalized. There are more than 30 million people who practice Sikhism, making it the fifth largest religion in the world. The Holy Scripture, Guru Granth Sahib, which is also the 11th Guru, is a collection of Sikh Gurus' writings that was compiled by the 5th Sikh Guru. It not only includes the writings of only Sikh Gurus but also the compositions of Hindu and Muslim saints. It is written in Gurmukhi language, which means from God's mouth. The English translations of the text are also available for those who don't understand the language. Gurmukhi has been further simplified and is known as Punjabi, which is commonly spoken in the Punjab state of India, but Guru Granth Sahib remains in the Gurmukhi language. Technology that lets us connect with one another is more attainable than ever before. Many people have access to television, and with many websites and softwares available on the internet, it is easy for people to teach Sikhism to the respected audience. There are television programs that you can find on channels designated to teaching the religion of Sikhism and the culture associated with it. For example, in Toronto, we have South Asian Omni TV, which is a segment on Rogers TV, which offers South Asian programs, some of which is for the Sikh population. Schools abroad that offer courses on Sikhism can teach the religion using Skype. There are also numerous websites that are readily available with information on the religion as well. Technology has also made it possible to access the Holy Book anywhere through apps, enabling the individuals to do their prayers while traveling. And because of the developments in internet, it is possible to watch the live telecast from Golden Temple while sitting in other countries. A negative aspect of digital technology is that the information may Technology also has many negative aspects, one of which is that the information may not always be right, where information may be exaggerated. Another bad impact is that it has become easier for people who want to cause trouble in case of religious matter to reach more people, for example, through social media websites, and they are able to brainwash others, leading to conflicts within the religion and among other religions. Overall, it has made it easier for some people to spread negative messages to a larger population and take it to their advantage.
Catholicism is the faith, the practice, and the church order of the Roman Catholic Church. It is a subsect of Christianity. Christianity is a broad religion and is one that follows Jesus Christ. There are many branches for Christianity like Protestant, Gnostic, Mormon, Anglican, Orthodox, and Evangelical. It was formed between the 1st to the 5th century CE. The history of the Catholic religion is that it was practiced by the chain of the popes of Rome and the Vatican Empire. As known by everyone, the Pope is the leader of the Catholic Church. It has been founded by Jesus Christ and St. Peter the Apostle. The place of origin of this religion is Jerusalem, and the scriptures of the religion is the Holy Bible, which is divided into two parts, the Old Testament and the New Testament. The place of worship where you can attend for prayers is the church, more specifically the Roman Catholic Church. The original languages of this religion were Latin and Greek, and about 1.1 billion people are considered Catholic, and about 60% of all Christians are Catholic. Catholicism is a religion where it is practiced almost every part of the world, no matter what culture you're from or what language you speak. Catholicism will still be found. Bibles, masses, and speeches by priests are translated accordingly to the specific language of the country for better comprehension. It was a religion that spread really quick throughout the whole world by missionaries and converters. Each part of the world was reached by these Catholic preachers, and their preaching was so virtuous that people started to convert. I am from Sri Lanka, where Christianity was introduced initially by Thomas Apostle, but he didn't really make a dramatic effect to increase Christianity until some Portuguese missionaries came to the country in the mission to spread Christianity. But then came the Dutch, who also had an impact of the conversion of Christianity. But by the 1800s, Sri Lanka was in control of the British, who also brought in the religion. So each country would come in Sri Lanka and spread a bit of the religion, but couldn't make a big dramatic effect. But Catholicism is a religion that mostly is passed down from one generation to another. Not much of the people convert nowadays. Before they converted, because of their self-interest, a way of life, and guidelines, some people were forcefully converted due to the fear of invaders and had no choice. The alphabet influenced my culture and religious traditions enormously. The language I speak is Tamil, which is one of the main languages in Sri Lanka as well. The alphabet, which would be the root of the English language, is diminishing the Tamil language, which is a huge part of my culture. As the generations grow, the younger generations wouldn't know how to speak Tamil and wouldn't know some of the cultural aspects that are connected with the language. Tamil itself has its own alphabetic letters, but not all Tamil-speaking people know it very well. Even at church, some masses are held in Tamil, but some other words are pronounced in English for better understanding. The Holy Bible has been translated into Tamil to help elders like our parents and grandparents to read it, but my generation and the younger generation would not be able to read the Tamil version. Technology provides a positive influence as the Catholic religion is spread throughout the world with digital media and TV. National holidays are used to commemorate Catholic religion and gods. People are able to connect with each other to help each other out or find love through religious dating sites. Technology has allowed it so Pope Francis can speak to his millions of followers through the social media, which is Twitter. Technology also provides a negative influence because people can voice opinions or fight over other religions on the question of which religion is better. There are extremists that make the religion look bad throughout the whole world and can play a role in instigating wars. During this research, I interviewed my friend, whose father is a pastor. He regularly attends Sunday masses, and I interviewed him so I'll get a better picture of what his thoughts are about Catholicism. He says that there were more people attending the masses before the introduction of digital media. For say, about 5 years ago, there were more people that came to masses than now. Now there aren't many people that attend mass. Some people watch it on television. Technology has become more dominant that people can't live without it, and it has become such a distraction. Cell phones will ring during prayers. People would get up and leave to attend the call. Some people read hymns and songs off their phones, which can be a good thing, instead of doing it the old way, just using the book. Before, there used to be live orchestras and musicians playing, but now it's all CD players and speakers. Churches haven't changed much because of digital technology, because there shouldn't be any distraction. The only focus should be with you and God. So therefore, much of technology is not implanted into churches or anything like that.
Hinduism is the world's oldest extant religion with over 1 billion followers, making it the world's third largest religion. Hinduism is a conglomeration of religious, philosophical, and cultural ideas and practices that originated in India, characterized by the belief in reincarnation, one absolute being of multiple manifestations, the law of cause and effect, following the path of righteousness, and the desire for liberation from the cycle of births and deaths. Having originated in the Indian subcontinent, it has spread selectively to other parts of the world owing to migration, as the ideas of conversion and evangelization are absent in Hinduism. The term Hinduism is derived from the word Hindu, which is a Persian distortion of Sindhu, the ancient name for the river Indus running through northern India. Modern Hinduism grew from the ancient texts called Vedas, and bore much similarity to other Indo-European religions such as Zoroastrianism, incorporating strong elements of nature, gods, and their worship. Vedic Hinduism had spread all over the Indian subcontinent by the 4th century BC, integrating elements of all local religious beliefs and practices. The major themes in Hinduism include Dharma, which is the code of ethical conduct, Samsara, the continuing cycle of birth, life, death, and rebirth, Karma, which is the action and subsequent reaction, Moksha, which is liberation from samsara, and the various yogas, or paths to attain moksha. Most practicing Hindus engage in religious rituals daily to seek blessings from various gods, engaging in worship, or also known as pujas, of the divine idol, either in shrines at home or in temples. Society was classified into 4 classes called Varnas: Brahmins, which were teachers and priests, Kshatriyas, which were warriors, nobles, and kings, Vaishyas, which were farmers, merchants, and businessmen, and Shudras, which were servants and laborers. These classes slowly evolved to extremely rigid castes and subcastes, setting in place an exceedingly oppressive hierarchy over the course of history. Most reform movements in the 19th and early 20th century addressed a number of these issues, and modern Hinduism is far more liberal, though the principles of caste and class still tend to become important issues of marriage and social norms and politics. Vedic Sanskrit is an old Indo-Aryan language. It is the spoken ancestor of liturgical Sanskrit and an early descendant of Proto-Indo-Aryan. Vedic Sanskrit is the language of the Vedas, which are texts compiled over the period of early to mid 1st millennium BC. It was orally preserved as a part of the Shrauta tradition of Vedic chanting, predating the advent of alphabetic writing in India by several centuries. Over its long history, Sanskrit has been written in various regional scripts from the north, the east, the west, and the south. There are conflicts between fundamentalist Hindus and those who embrace the Western values and lifestyles that are a direct result of globalization. The introduction of technologies such as satellite TV and the internet has allowed Western cultures to penetrate the conservative values of Hinduism. Science has also started to challenge the beliefs of the Hindus by identification of the pollution of the Ganges River versus the belief in the purification aspect of the sacred river. Globalization and westernization has ignited the challenge of the feminist movement in India today. In traditional Hinduism, women were thought to be subordinate, nurturing, passive, and giving. Global Hinduism, inspired by people, is developing. Within this movement, women's voices are beginning to be heard.
With time, technology and religions have evolved in many ways across the globe, and people from all over the world have always been interested in learning about a new culture, its traditions, festivals, its history, etc. Today, digital technology has made many different mediums such as videos, blogs, movies, etc. much more accessible to people, giving them the opportunity to explore and learn about all kinds of topics. Technology has become the key to communicate and teach various ideologies to the audience to an extent. The increasing use of technology has also brought many changes in the way religions are promoted through movies, music, documentaries, and news to people around the world. It continues to help us enhance our understanding of different religions and the importance of its history. Technology will continue to help us broaden our knowledge of religion, self-educate ourselves, and formulate our opinions on them.